Welcome back to ModLand, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're heading back to the land of big engines, wide roads, and probably way too much fast food. That's right, America, part 2. We've got a brand new map to explore and a whole lineup of cars that are just begging to be crashed. I mean, tested responsibly. So buckle up, grab your oversized soda, and let's dive straight into the chaos. All right, first up, let's take a look at this brand new map. And wow, it's packed with so much detail, you could almost live here. There are houses with full interiors, fast food joints on every corner tempting you with burgers and fries, supermarkets you could wander around for hours, and even a police station. Which, let's be honest, we'll probably be visiting more than once things get chaotic. Next up, we've got the Dodge Challenger. And let me tell you, this mod is absolutely top-notch. The model is super detailed. The interior actually feels like a real car. Whether you're cruising down the streets, drifting around corners, or just showing off, this Charger is pure American muscle at its finest. Honestly, it's one of those mods that makes you smile every time you start the engine. Let's take it for a spin through the neighborhood. Then it's off to the drag strip to see what this beast can really do. And before we wrap up, here's a look at all 24 configurations. From classic muscle styling to some wild custom tweaks, there's something for everyone. Next up, the Ford Taurus. A surprisingly solid mod that handles well, looks clean, and feels like a real street car. But it gets even crazier. Check out the police version. This thing is pure chaos on wheels. It's got a cage, weapons, and even airbags that actually deploy in a crash. Definitely not your average patrol car. And if you think that's wild, there's also a taxi version and even a presidential version. Because why not? Before we move on, here's a look at all 59 configurations. From normal street rides to extreme custom setups, there's something for everyone. Next up, we've got the Chevrolet Corvette C3. A true classic. This car screams 70s style with its sleek curves, long hood, and that iconic low stance. The mod is super detailed, and the engine sound really gives you that vintage American muscle vibe. Whether you're cruising through the streets or pushing it on the drag strip, this Corvette is all about style, power, and that unmistakable classic flair. Pure nostalgia on wheels. And if you thought it couldn't get any better, check out the convertible version. Perfect for cruising with the top down and enjoying that classic muscle car vibe. Before we move on, here's a look at all 15 configurations. From the standard coupe to the sleek convertible and some wild custom tweaks, there's something for every Corvette fan. Next up, we've got a GMC Truck, and this thing is an absolute beast of a pickup. Big, powerful, and built to handle just about anything you throw at it. It's the kind of truck that makes you feel unstoppable the moment you start the engine. The interior is also really well done. Super detailed with a classic pickup vibe. You've got that big steering wheel, clean dashboard, and all the little touches that make it feel authentic. Honestly, it's one of those mods where you just want to drive around and enjoy the view from the cab. Now let's put this GMC truck to the test and take it up the mountain. With all that power and torque, climbing steep roads is no problem. This pickup was built for it? Let's see how it handles the challenge. And before we move on, here's a look at the 4 configurations. From workhorse setups to clean custom styles, each one shows off a different side of this awesome pickup. Next up, we've got the Ford Expedition, a massive SUV that's all about space, comfort, and power. This thing is like a rolling living room, perfect for long road trips, family drives, or just cruising around in style. The mod is super detailed, with a realistic exterior and a well-done interior that really gives you that full-size SUV feeling. But that's not all. You can also get it as a police unit or even as an ambulance, which really shows how versatile this SUV can be. And before we move on, Here's a look at all 8 configurations, from the standard family ride to these special service versions. Next up, the Cadillac Escalade, the king of luxury SUVs. If you thought the Ford Expedition was huge, well, this one takes it even further. Bigger, bolder, and built to impress, the Escalade is basically a rolling status symbol. The mod nails it with a super detailed exterior and a plush interior that makes you feel like a VIP the second you sit inside. It's powerful, stylish, and truly one of the most iconic American SUVs out there. But it's not just about luxury. There's also an undercover police version, which is pretty wild. Imagine getting pulled over by this monster. You'd never see it coming. And before we move on, here's a look at all 7 configurations, from luxury cruisers to special setups, so there's plenty to choose from. Next up, the Ford Crown Victoria. But let's be honest, the real star here is the legendary police version. This one is iconic, super detailed on the outside, and with a top-notch interior that really makes it feel like the classic cop car we've all seen in movies and TV shows. It's hands down one of the coolest law enforcement mods out there. Now let's take a look at some of the other versions of the Crown. First up, the Drift version. Rear-wheel drive, tons of control, and honestly, it looks hilarious sliding around corners in what's usually a cop car. Then we've got the Drag version. Built for straight-line speed, this thing takes the Crown Vic to a whole new level of crazy. And finally, the Taxi version. The classic yellow cab style. It's perfect for cruising around the city, picking up imaginary passengers, or just pretending you're in New York. And before we move on, here's a shot of all 49 configurations. From police cruisers to wild customs, there's an insane amount of variety here. Finally, we've got the Dodge Viper, a true American supercar. Sleek, aggressive, and packing insane power, this beast is all about speed and adrenaline. The mod nails the details, from the sharp lines of the body to the roaring engine sound that just makes your heart race. Let's take it to the drag strip and see what this Viper can really do when we put the pedal to the metal. And before we move on, here's a look at all 30 configurations. From the classic Viper styling to some wild custom setups, there's something for every supercar fan. That's it for our American adventure in ModLand. From muscle cars to supercars and massive SUVs, we've seen some wild rides today. If you enjoyed this, let me know if you want to be a trip to another country next time. Thanks for watching, buckle up, and see you in the next chaos-filled adventure.